But here we go. So this is a video from 2 weeks ago. Okay, he's raising money for Jaguar. So I'm looking in the chat while I'm reading, right? Right, I'm reading, right? So this is what I see. I see this. Actually, I'm gonna say I don't think that's the same. Okay, that might wait. Do I have my order? Okay, I'm sorry. I think so. I'm seeing TJ in the chat, right? Oh wait, I'm sorry. These are actually out of order. I'm so sorry, cause y'all got to see these in the order I saw them in. Cause I was reading this stuff. I was like, wait a minute, what is she saying? Wait, I'm missing one. I think I got it right. Dang it, I think I just confused myself. Dang nabbit. I hate when I do that. Okay, I think I'm going to go back to where I was. Okay, so I'm looking in the chat and I'm seeing this. It says you have to stay away from people who doesn't have anything to lose. Which the irony is that Jaguar fits this goddamn description. Like, ma'am, you are with someone who like she really ain't got nothing to lose now. Just saying. Like, really nothing to lose. So, but okay, anyway. Here you go next. Then I see this, you know, they coming for her spot. Touch not, anoint, do my prophets no harm. So when I saw this, I said, wait a minute now. She over here acting like Jaguar, like she's a fan of Jaguar. But then she hits me with, oh, touch not my anointed. I'm like, when did Jaguar become a prophet? That's what I hear, people in the black church say about their pastor. When did this come about? And then all of a sudden, I see this in the chat. We love you. And I'm just like, we love you? When did we start loving you like this? We love you? I'm like, okay, okay, I didn't see too many we love yous like this in the chat, but hey, but then I start seeing somebody else's name that I didn't pay attention to at first, y'all. Guess what I saw? Then I saw this. Y'all look at the chat. I see. She just said we need to start our own bail bonds. Then someone named Sharia agreed with TJ, and he just say right. And then all of a sudden, do y'all see that name at the bottom, y'all? Do y'all see that name at the bottom? It says Niesha Johnson. See, I did not know the time 2 weeks ago that Niesha is TJ's wife. I didn't know TJ had a wife. I didn't even know TJ was a woman until TJ went up on the panel and started talking. Now, this time, I think Jaguar may have been on there. They may have been talking about Virginia. You know, Jaguar got to go through the list of people that don't like her. Okay. So after this, I'm like, okay, I'm still reading. Then I see this. And they're talking about, hey, we're going to get this money for this GoFundMe. We're going to get Jaguar out. And then she's like, oh, it's up after that. And then Niesha puts crowns in the chat. So I'm like, oh, okay. They've been here before. This is telling me they've been here before. They probably in the same part of the house. They might got it on their TV, But they got their phone on their iPad and they just, in the chat, chatting up. I'm like, okay. Then I see this. So Christopher King Payne he puts the GoFundMe on the screen and he says he looks at the price, the amount, and so TJ's like, oh, I guess TJ's looking at it too. And so TJ's like, oh, we need $250 more. Then TJ, I guess, looks at it again. It's like, we need 316 exactly. But here's Niesha. Niesha said, and Thelma said she would buy Jaguar phone. Someone named Thelma said they were going to buy her phone because her phone and stuff is with her sister. She needs a new phone. Then Niesha says, because I think it was like 300 or 400 people in the chat, and so Niesha's like, oh, if each person gets $1, it'll do. So Niesha's helping with the fundraising. Okay. So Niesha was like, okay. They both were in the chat, supporters of his campaign. TJ look like she helping with the fundraising for Jaguar. And then TJ though, it looks like she a little bit more into it because she's like, we love you. And I'm just like, oh, okay, what's going on here? Then I see this. She said 316 exactly. Then they're talking about how much money they have gotten. So people start donating to the GoFundMe. So the number is going down. She's like, oh, I think this point, Fish King Bank say, didn't we call the bail bonds from today? And she's like, oh yeah, we did. And then they say she needs $2,185 to get bailed out. And so someone said, well, what is the jail fee? And so someone says, oh, that $85 at the end, that's the jail fee. Because someone said, I'll just do the jail fee. Right? Okay. So let me just do a little intermission. Okay, let me see the comments in here. But y'all can see. Okay, Sherry. The fried sausage. Hey, Laddie Love. Hey, Evelyn Sykes. Oh, Evelyn Sykes. It was reported to me. She ain't no damn Hilton. Oh no, she. And then plus, look at that bed. Look at that hotel room behind Jack in that picture. Come on now, that ain't the Hilton. That ain't the Hilton. Y'all come on in here. It's 45 in the chat. Let me see how many likes. Let me go on over here. You, me, and she. What we gonna do, baby? Oh, hey, why is this thing acting weird, y'all? You, me, and what we gonna do, baby? Happy Father's Day to all the fathers and the father figures. Whoa, what we gonna do, baby? You, me, and she. What we gonna do, baby? Hey, John from nine. So glad you could be here. That love. Okay. So, cause I'm like looking, just like, okay. And shout out to the person on the track with me. Got 27, like 44 in the chat, 28 likes. Come on, y'all. Come on. The more likes you have, the more or less YouTube is gonna push this video out to more people. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. So next, I'm gonna play actually the video. This video I got these screenshots from because guess what? The person listening to me on the task committee at the 2 hour and 45 minute mark, guess what? Guess who hops on the panel? It's TJ. And see, for a lot of y'all, for the whole week when it says Jaguar been out, a lot of y'all kept saying, well, who was TJ? Who was TJ? Who was TJ? And we had to kept telling you, like, oh, that's the person who bailed them out. That's the person who bailed them out. Right? So let's go back. Let's go back. Back again. Okay, where is it? 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 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. Okay, here we go. Okay, let me stop. Stop what you're doing because I'm about to ruin the image, the style of the YouTube. I'm trying to get to the part. 2 hour 45 minute mark. And by the way, if you're King Pain, push on the when TJ is up there, he pushed Naisha's comment on the screen at the same time TJ is up there. So so let me try and get what we gonna do, babe? You, me, and she. What we gonna do, babe? I have to sing that song. Right? I hate when it does this. Come on, act right today. Okay. Let me play it. Fair use, fair use. All right. Let me put this back up here. All right. Fair use. All right. So I'm gonna play it and get my commentary.
Go into personal business. How I was incarcerated. Don't say none of that. Just I have an elderly mother that I care for. She has medical, but I'm willing to set up. I'm trying to tell you whatever.
Someone was
nothing to pay the people.
I think they will do that as well.
Sorry. Call, and they said that by
Guys, what's going on with Jag? What they said?
All right. So I called, and they said that by that bail with Regina and all of that, she can't get out with that 1,100. She needs 2,185. The fees included in the 2,185. Once she get that, she'll go pick her up with no problem. I just have to sign and send my mail and send my ID, and she out.
I know that's right. The GoFundMe right now, somebody.
okay. So the person that you just heard talking when official King Payne says, "Tell me the details." I'm gonna see about going back a little bit because the other lady was talking and telling how they can get a phone for Jaguar.
My mama, I'm her caregiver, whatever. Don't mention nothing. I'm asked to pay the bill, and I promise.
I think they will do that as well. Hey, TJ, what's going on?
Were you able to hear me, my friend? I'm sorry.
Oh, you cut out a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes. What's going on with Jag? What they said?
All right. So I called, and they said that by that bail with Regina and all of that, she can't get out with that 1,100. She needs 2,185. The fees included in the 2,185. Once she get that, she'll go pick her up with no problem. I just have to sign, send my mail, and send my ID, and she out.
I know that's right. The GoFundMe right now, somebody said it's at 2105. We're almost there, crowd family. Y'all keep on donating. We could get Jaguar out tonight. Well, as soon as the money is deposited into my account, we could get Jaguar out tonight, okay? Because, Jaguar's still incarcerated. So we're going to have to deposit it to my account. And then I'm going to have to make the payment with my card, okay? And TJ has already done everything to do the bond stuff. So we know that we can get her out. This is the target. But we still do we still need something?
And that's it. As simple as that. She just said, I got to send my ID and all of that. And then be cool.
I know that's right. We are almost there, Crown Family. You guys keep on donating. The GoFundMe link is in the chat. We got this. taken care of. And do you mind giving them a little bit of your background, or you want to keep that to yourself?
Oh, okay. I'm a resigned police officer. I'm originally from Baltimore, Maryland, but I relocated in New Mexico. So, I just believe everybody needs compassion and love. And Jack just been sitting too long. And just watching how all of this has played out, everybody upset over words. So, like, you think she deserved to be in there because she said some words? Like, I think that's crazy. And I'm only 9 hours away, so I can pull up on her if I need to. And I know how to navigate the system, so she'll be okay. That's how I feel about it. I just think we all need to show grace and compassion to people who need it, just like she did with Regina, regardless to what her background was. So I just believe that we all come together, we can do it, and just show her love. That's it.
You're absolutely right, because that's what she did for Legina. She didn't know Legina background when she took her in. She didn't know nothing about Legina.
Exactly. And we donated to get Legina to Jag. So why can't we donate to get Jag out? I just see it like that. I just think it's simple.
So simple. So simple. It can all be so simple. Okay, on period. You guys donate. Okay, on period. We are almost there. You guys donate to the GoFundMe. The GoFundMe link in the chat. We're gonna try to get Jaguar out tonight. Let's make these bitches mad. Let's make these bitches mad. Okay, on period. Let's see how long it takes to Google how long it takes to get the GoFundMe. How long it takes to get GoFundMe money. Okay, up here, GoFundMe funds to you quickly, because we know that fundraising needs are time sensitive. You can set up withdrawals and add your bank account as soon as you accept the campaign organized invitation to make a beneficiary.
Y'all see Niesha name?
Bank transfers take up to 2 to 5 days. Usually my bank account takes the money right away, so hopefully it don't take that long. Okay, I'm here, but we got it all. We got it in motion. Okay, on period.
Let's go.
We ready.
We ready, friend. We ready. I'm like, y'all just, everybody talk about what they ain't gonna do, what they gonna do. Look, I ain't putting up no money, but I put up my name. So, hey, it ain't that big to me. Like I told you earlier, I'll find her if I need to. So I ain't tripping about that.
They said we are 2260. No, I see 2210. Oh, 2260. We had 2260. Okay, they said we need 2185. They do take. So but
once she released, she's going to need money for transportation to get where she goes. Like, because if I get her out tonight, I can't get to Texas until tomorrow. She's 9 hours away. You get what I'm saying?
Keep donating if you can. If you have, keep donating. We got enough to get her out. Okay, but if she gets out, we're still gonna need her transportation. Still gonna need her place to stay. That's why the GoFundMe is set above and beyond her bail at $3,000. Okay, so if you can support, please do. We'll be back live with an update as soon as we have one. When we get the money transferred out of the GoFundMe, and we get
Uber work too. If somebody's willing to do an Uber, you know what I mean? Like, if you can't donate in that way, you can donate in another way. It doesn't always have to be money, to give a service to someone. So if you don't want to give her money, but you say, hey, I can get you an Uber because I have an Uber account.
This is
fine.
TJ.
If you say I can get you a room because I have a Hilton account, that's
okay. So, hey everybody who just came in. Let me just give you a little bit of a recap. So what I'm going over today is because for a whole week in a lot of different chats, everybody keeps saying, "Oh, TJ bailed Jag out," and some people are like, "Well, who is TJ?" Okay, well, I was in the Fisher King Payne chat 2 weeks ago. That's how I knew about TJ, and so one of my people on the transfer committee sent me an email and said, "Hey, go here to the 2 hour and 45 minute mark." So I went to the 2 hour 45 minute mark, and I started looking at stuff in the chat, and I actually went back farther, like the 2 hour and 30 something minute mark, and I saw when TJ was in the chat, because I wanted to know what she was saying. And so then I went back through it, and I noticed that, hey, TJ was making some very interesting comments. So this is one of the comments that I first saw. Okay. I want y'all to read the comments. And I put in the description the links to these video, where the timestamp to start at. Okay. Then I saw her put this in there. And I was like, wait a minute. You she didn't do no profit, no harm. And then she says, we love you. Okay, all right. Then I noticed I see TJ name at the top, but then at the bottom I see her wife's name, Niesha. And I was like, I didn't make the connection then, but I know the connection now. All right. So Niesha is on helping Jaguar. So here, TJ again. It's up after that by getting Jaguar out, and she's putting crowns in the chat, and then they're saying how much does she need? You know, this how much she need. And Naisha's like, oh, Thelma said she gonna buy Jack a phone. And then there's like 400 or some people in the chat. And so Naisha's like, oh, everybody can get $1. Like she's helping her fundraise. Okay. So then this is the end. It says they're looking at the GoFundMe. And TJ's like 316. And then okay, Peter's like, oh, we called the bail bonds from the day. And she's like, yeah, we did. And then it's like, oh, she needs 2,185, and then $85 is the fee. And then I just showed you on the screen where basically TJ comes on the panel and Official King Payne put up a comment, and it was her wife Naisha's comment. And it says, we can do it. Or yes, we can. So Naisha and TJ back then, 2 weeks ago, at least, were on the same page as far as helping Jaguar. And TJ just said, oh, I'm from Baltimore originally, but I moved to New Mexico. And she keeps saying 9 hours away. And she says she has to give them her ID and her address, and then she can get her out. I thought you had to have a Texas ID to get somebody out of jail or bail them out. I'm gonna have to rethink those requirements, because I know when young Pharaoh got into trouble, I think his ex baby mama, his second baby mama, had the bail money, but she had to find somebody in Texas with a Texas ID to actually bail him out. That may just be Harris County. I don't know what Dallas County, what they requirements are, but I'm gonna look it up though. Yes, this is where it all began. But you know something though? I need to play something else, because guess what? TJ said, shout out to Danny Robertson, because she played this. Let me see if I can find this one. Okay, so was this morning or yesterday morning? Okay. Let's see if I can find it, y'all. Was that today? Let's see. It might have been today. Let me see. Because TJ comes back on the panel and starts talking about, she says, she starts talking about how, when did she start getting, watching Fisher King Payne, how long she had been involved in this whole process. And so I was like, interesting.
I still won't put all of my stuff, the ins and out of what was going on. Me, when y'all were looking for someone else, when y'all started, is laughter is like medicine.
Finding love and prayers. That's right.
Right where I need to be. I love you. Love you.
Shout out to everybody watching. I had a really good time tonight. It was a very interesting show.
Okay, so right now I'm playing his live from I want to say this is from yesterday. Okay. And he had TJ back on the show, and so TJ starts explaining how she got involved or at what point she got involved. Okay.
Uh, prayers for Jaguar Wright, and
Prayers for Niesha.
prayers for Niesha and the family.
And I'm praying for Niesha.
By
I'm sorry. Fuck you, Jag. I'm sorry. I don't want Jag praying for me. I know Jag did not say praying for Niesha. Stop. Stop. You sleeping with her woman, her wife. Stop it. Give me a break. Ooh.
this, I feel some type of way. I pray for everybody. I pray that you can focus on your own life and finding love and your own reality. Yes, it is. Yes.
It's TJ.
Hey, TJ.
Hey, I just want to say I appreciate you a lot tonight. And laughter is like medicine.
Thank you. You like how I made it funny?
Yes, because I still won't put all of my stuff out there, but I will say this. I've been following you way before.
Oh, I could tell.
When you were ordering Chipotle, when we were sending you Chipotle online.
Okay. You guys still do that too.
So everybody's saying I knew the ins and outs of what was going on the internet and YouTube and all of that. When I came in on to everything with Jag, it was during the time when they were denying her calls. When y'all started, it was in the middle of the GoFundMe when y'all were looking for someone to sign. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'll sign. And it was just like that. I was signed. And you called and we talked about it. And even in that moment, you were like, you sure? Yeah, that's like, something that you need to do. Right.
It's like, don't get to try to blame me later.
Right. And everybody, saying about fans, and they had that comments and all of that. And all I can say to thy own self, I'm your fan, babe. And that's fine, but to thy own self, be true.
Oh, so
if something is led on your heart to do, you do it, and you don't have to explain it, and you owe no one an explanation about it. You don't know. Everybody is basing off of these numbers. They're basing things off of emotions. They're basing things off of what Jag said, what Niesha said, and all of that. And you still don't know the story. And everybody is so quick to pass judgment on one another over words.
Oh, my goodness.
Over words. And you can love somebody at any time, because if you believe in the word, God is love, and we're supposed to exhibit love and grace. So if I was wrong for showing grace to someone, then I'm wrong.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And
I'm gonna have to stop because I can't. Because when Nikki was talking about, oh, he came me, he was my friend. Did y'all want me to turn him away? And then I was sympathetic to Nikki doing that. But now we got TJ trying to do the same mess. No, we not. No, we not gonna do this. Not today. And now he want to invoke prayer and doing following your heart and stuff. No, we are not today. But I wanted to show you that part. Like, hey, like she said, oh, I've been watching you since we were ordering you. I don't know, when was they ordering him Chipotle? Is that months ago? Okay. They were like, oh, you need someone to sign for Jag. That was what, like a month ago? Or like in the June? Not in June, in the May? Right? Right? So, hey, Cat Music Nation, Lat Love, Sherry Cooper, the Friday Charlatans, anybody I missed, don't ask, and I won't tell. Elaine Congo, Fly Boys, Shy Girl 64, Bamboo, I like your name, Job for Nine, Evelyn Sykes. Are you kidding, Wanda Sykes? Thank you to the people who are in the bushes. Appreciate you. Got 7 people in the chat. I should have 70 likes. And so, um, now I will say something. I will say something. It was reported to me now, okay? And no, I don't have no receipt. Okay, I don't have nothing to show you. But okay, speaking of receipt, hey, is the bond information about Jaguar, the new bond information about Jaguar, is that online? Because how we know TJ actually did do this? I'm just saying. But we still on, I mean, my thing is still, who is she that I ain't never heard? I mean, I'm just saying. Because I'm really trying to remember from 2 weeks ago, when other times have I seen TJ in the chat? And I can't remember. But, I'm just saying. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. But then Sandra Way, when he talked to TJ on his show, he asked TJ, said, TJ, did you bail out Jaguar or did the lawyer do it? But then Teresa said that Sean David Wade got the idea that the lawyer bailed her out from official Ping Pang. So somebody explain that to me. Right, right. Mm-hmm. Right. And if she's a mentally incompetent person out on bond, how the fuck, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say a fuck. How the fuck TJ gonna leave her wife for her? You left your wife for a mentally incompetent person? You over there trying to be Florence Nightingale and everything? Either this is a skit or whatever. Some people have said it's a scam, a money grab. Because I did know Sean David Way was very nice to them and put up their cash apps. I think Niesha was the one that really needed it, not Jag and uh TJ. Unless, the information that was sent to me that I was told is actually true, that someone not really at the Hilton, they somewhere over off of MLK in South Dallas, and $10 for 2 hours at a hotel, $40 for a night, and that somebody went to go to Legends Bobby's barbershop to get some fentanyl weed for they just their new girlfriend they got out of jail. I'm just saying. It was reported to me. I don't got no receipt about them. I'm just saying. All right. Mm-hmm. Hey, VG Hardjet, how you feeling? Mm-hmm. But this is the thing though. Tree said that she's got to do some more investigation. The picture she put up, that was not. Well, something on her community wall. She said it wasn't something. She gonna do some more investigation. But I did see that short video, and Naisha had some dude next to her But for all we know, that's her husband. That's not her husband. That's her brother. That's what I was told too, Job, for now. But I was also it's a money grab. It's a money grab. It was reported to me. That's what I'm saying. Because I get texts, I get emails, I get sent screenshots, I get DMs. I'm just saying. I get sent links to videos. It was reported to me. All right. So now, yep, it's a scam, and she was never bonded out. She was let out into a diversion program. So with the diversion program, you still don't have to get no money. You still don't got to get no bond. See, somebody that don't like Jaguar will make some calls. It ain't for be me. Now, if I see something on the website, sure, but I ain't. That's what I kept saying. I don't remember seeing no bond information. I was like, did she really get bonds out? That's the only thing I could. Yeah, I remember that because they're saying, oh, she's gonna get evaluated on. It was supposed to be last week, Tuesday, and that was their suggestion, right? I'm confused. Now, I didn't want to say it was a scam. Now, do I think it's all this is a reality show? Yeah, I do think it's a reality show. Do I think it's a scripted reality show? Yes, I do think it's a scripted reality show. However, I do think some things have been happening along the way that have been like some bumps that they was not expecting. Okay, thank you. Don't ask, I won't tell. Okay, diversion is a program to avoid trial. The offender has to take classes and have evaluation. It's called pre-trial diversion. Okay, is Jaguar doing that? Yep, correct. Even Dr. Blue, I put her video in the chat. She said, uh, for Dr. Blue, she said, oh, what she saw when Niesha was crying and talking to Chandra Way and talking to TJ, she said that was a skit. She said, but it wasn't a very good skit. She said that was voice actors. But Teresa's also got Teresa. She had a very good analysis about TJ and how she part of it. I'm like she was got gaslighting Niesha. Because I don't know when I had the link to Sean Debbie Way when they were talking, I kind of felt like that TJ and Niesha was trying to really help Jaguar. They were on this, oh, we're gonna help Jaguar team. We're part of it. But I think what Niesha wasn't expecting was um for her wife to fall for Jag or Jag the well, we should have known Jag was gonna throw her pussy at somebody. I'm sorry. We knew it. We knew it. We knew it. Okay. We knew it. But now you wanna leave your wife? I mean, one thing you wanna have okay, I'm having some fun while I'm out here making sure Jag don't go back to jail and that, I'm not responsible for this whole amount. And I don't know, like what did Jane Roberts say? Oh, you on the hall pass, right? Yeah, that wasn't on Niesha's. Niesha wasn't expecting that. Oh yeah, that's why. Look. That's why I asked Scott Cole now. Either that or she sniffed some really bad fentanyl weed. I mean fentanyl. You in the right now, somebody. Right. It wasn't like, so I'm just saying, like, I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, so I could do another whole video about this whole Jaguar and Genesis thing. But when I went to Kulu Live discussion and Jaguar cammed up, and this is what she looked like. And I kept looking at it. I said, well, number one, hey, Miss T Taylor, baby. Let us say, right, a hot box in the right. Okay, y'all look. I want y'all to look at TJ, look at Niesha, and then look at Jaguar. And that's why I asked this question in two different chats. I was being funny, but I was also being serious. I said, look, hey lesbians in the chat. Is TJ cute to y'all? That's all I wanted to know. So some people said, Sherry, it was on his Kulu Live discussion that he was his other channel. But thank you for putting that. It was Kulu Live discussions where Jack showed up, y'all. Okay. And I'm looking at I'm like, okay, and I saw then Dr. Blue made a really good point. She said, now if TJ or T, like how Jaguar said, is supposed to be a person that made Niesha a kept woman, right? That means the kept woman has a certain, I guess you say, value, you know. So Dr. Blue was like, so what makes Jaguar to be of a certain value to be kept? She said Jaguar talked about when she got arrested at the police station for resisting arrest that she peed on herself. Like, what person of value like that is gonna be a kept woman? And I was like, oh damn, she got a point. Like, what woman you gonna leave your wife in New Mexico in a nice house with your kids for Jaguar Wright? Okay. I think the name of the bail bond company is listed on Dallas County Court website. It was on one of Danny's videos. Oh, thank you, Teresa. And that's what somebody was saying. Like, if you remember how Jaguar kept saying, "Oh, I got a little IBS." And remember when she got arrested in front of Bobby's barbershop? She had a stain on the back of her pants. So you mean to tell me, TJ, ma'am, if that's your real name, um, you left your wife, who you say is not your wife, you pulled the Goomba on your wife, and your wife said, well, what about what the paperwork at the courthouse? So we just need to figure out, did y'all get married in Baltimore or New Mexico? I'm just saying. Okay? And my thing is this. I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. Like, y'all think, oh, Lord. Like, Naisha's denial that that TJ is gonna come back home. Like, Jaguar was in denial that Google was gonna come back. Google never went back. Sam Jr. is with his dad. Mama Francis in Florida. She just had a birthday party, y'all. Happy birthday, Mama Francis. She had her hair done. She had her sister next to her. She had her grandkids. She had her daughter. She was looking good, y'all. She was looking real good. And like Tree said, she couldn't have. I think Tree said, Jaguar couldn't have that with her. Or was it James who said it? I forget. He said, uh, Jaguar wouldn't have had that for her mother for her birthday. Right. And I'm sorry. The way Jag got her hair going with a little bandana around her and this shirt on and this back in the hotel, baby, this is not. She's like, what you thinking? I mean, you wanted an excuse to leave. You just could have left. You know, usually people cheat with somebody, they cheat up, not down. I mean, Jaguar got a little bit of name and stuff, but if she got little IBS, and she a little bit bipolar, like I said in my thumbnail, she's been to the mental hospital in the last 6 months twice, or is it 3 times? Twice, arrested 3 times, and she's still married. That's who you. That's mm. Jaguar, I think, is also a narcissist and due to her mental illness, but she's love bombing and mirroring TJ, and she it's called the Florence Nightingale effect. That's why sometimes patients fall in love with their nurses, or a patient might fall in love with their doctor. It's called a Florence Nightingale effect. So here comes TJ coming into Jaguar's rescue, right? So Jaguar's like, oh, I'm beholden to you. She's enamored, but then again, it could be Jaguar being a narcissist. And for all we know, Trees thinks that TJ is a covert narcissist because she ended up having Naisha apologize to her. Yeah, right. Look, Miss T Taylor, baby, don't get Naisha no IG. She already said if she could be in Dallas, she pull. She's. I'm sorry, boo child. I'm sorry, boo child. Mm-mm. But I think this is the thing. I kind of feel like that scene from is a movie Soul Food when Vanessa Williams' character said um at the dinner table, and so and the family fuck my husband. I feel like this is it. I feel like she was along with the plan, but then the plan uh fucked her husband, fucked her wife. So she just not along with she not following along with the plan now. Miss T Taylor baby. Miss T Taylor baby. But I'm gonna go to this part. This is Sean Baby Way. Because there was something that Naisha and TJ said to Naisha that made me think like, hey, y'all was on board with following this plan, but like you said, Naisha just don't know. But Naisha got hurt and got thrown for it got yeah. Okay. Let's see. Find it. Okay. Okay. So before I get there, I'm gonna show you something else that precipitated us finding out about the connection that we didn't see 2 weeks ago, but what happened, I believe it was Friday night on the official campaign. And I put the link to that chat too. And for some reason that's also at the 2 hour and 45 minute mark. Around 2 hour 45 minute mark. So there's some more screenshots. So this is Fisher campaign. Jag called in because she was talking about Genesis. Because Genesis been panel hopping. Okay, Genesis been. I did do another video just on that because this stuff that happened earlier today. That's another video. Okay, so Friday night, Jag gets on the Fisher campaign. She's talking about Genesis, Legina, and all of a sudden, at the 2 hour and 45 minute mark, I see Niesha. I kept hearing from other content creators like, "Oh, this started because of Niesha," and then when Niesha is on Sean Davy Wade, she said, "Yeah, it's my fault. I shouldn't have did it. I was hurt, so I put a comment in the Fisher King Payne chat." So that's why I went look at Fisher King Payne chat. So this is the first thing we see. Wait, do y'all hear me? I think I just went mute for a minute. Y'all hear me? Okay. So this is Friday night official campaign, and Jaguar is talking about all the people who has done something wrong to her. Like she mentioned Sharon Lewis, even though she's not supposed to be saying her name. She mentions Legina. She mentions um um Genesis. Um, and she also starts talking. No, yeah, that's who she mentioned. Oh, and she mentions. I think she mentioned Trees as well because Trees had called the police in the DA office live the other day. So here is TJ is writing this in the live, but then again, I kind of thought this didn't sound like TJ. This sounded more like Jaguar. So I don't know if Jaguar was still on the phone or there was more than two devices, but I'm just going to assume it's TJ. So TJ is right there. And while Jaguar's talking about all the things these people did to her and how she's going to snatch people's channels and, you know. So here is TJ. She said, "Oh, is this where Peter Griffin got the idea from?" And TJ's like, "Whatever, never happened." Okay. It still sounds like. Then all of a sudden, she said, "I'll never happen." Sean Lewis, you stop being weird. And then I see TJ, she's putting crowns and laughing emojis. And then she said, just she posts Jesus. I'm thinking this Jag is putting that in there. Jesus demons, never talk to a lawyer, weirdos. Okay, it sounds like it got two devices on one. The all of a sudden though, like I said, at 2 hour 45 minute mark, an OKP video on last Friday, you get Niesha come in there and say, "Jag slept with my husband." Then, then I don't think anybody caught on at first because it took a while for people like, "What is she talking about?" Then all of a sudden, is Niesha says she knows we are married and raising kids, misspelling. Then Niesha says, "We came to help you, and this is what you do." Right? So remember, the previous screenshots from 2 weeks ago, Niesha was on and helping Jaguar. Right? Then and then Niesha says, It's true. She, at this very moment, is ruining my life. Then Niesha says, everybody watched her go through that stuff that she went through with her husband and Nikki, and then she turned around and does it to somebody else. So much for women empowerment. You know how Jag is always talking about WCW and all that kind of stuff. And so some of the moms were like, hey, y'all need to be respectful too, I guess. And then Eva Cherie say, are you Nikki? Are you a family member? And then Niesha says, she's a snake. And then like right after this is when OKP, he's looking, because I think he's looking at the chat or someone is texting him. That's when he went to subscribers only, and then he went to members only. And then that meant that Niesha couldn't type in the chat anymore. So yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. So the next day, on Sean David White.
I totally understand what you said about what we talked about, because we kind of discussed.
Okay, so this is Sean David White. Let me put the disclaimer. Let me put this up. This video is protected by Section 107 of the U.S. Copyright Act. And I also put the link to Sean David Way in the chat as well. So I want y'all to listen to this. This is TJ and Niesha talking to each other.
I told you that I misunderstood, and I did get my emotions. I did let my emotions get the best of me, and I did. All I could do is take accountability for that. You know what we've been through. I know what we've been through, and like here we are. And yeah, I love you. I love you. That's it. I don't have no ill will towards you. I don't feel no way towards you. How could I?
You know, that's fine. And you know me. And here's the thing. I'm reading this chat. I'm reading this chat, and you know the truth. And I don't want to expose us. And you know the truth. And you're going around crying like you're a victim. Like you're the victim. And everybody's attacking me on this chat. On this chat. As I told you what it was going to be. You already knew what you was dealing with.
Yeah, you told me that what she was going to say and what she was going to try to do.
After you did it, but it wasn't. If it's about us, and I'm gonna be very honest. If you're saying this, you're not worried about it, and come home, and I told you that I was going to come home, and I told you to give me some time because we were dealing with things I just didn't know, and if you were worried about your person so much, and you know that I'm private, and you know I don't like things I like things just to be done in a certain way. Why would you jump in the chat? And then your comment you just made about getting a car and bossing up and all of those things. I have not mentioned money. I have not mentioned a Cash App. I have not mentioned anything. My picture is still not up here. Yours is. And even before the beginning of this, and you know that the things that I do and when I help people, you've always had an issue with it. Always. So now we're taking it here. We're taking it here. And I'm still being reserved about things. You're no victim, and neither am I. And I told you the truth, so you would not find it out online. Right. And you took it to line anyway. So now we're here. And then, to make the comment, I guess I must have a liking for crazy women. Obvious. Right. Obvious.
Well, if I could say something about that, when you met me, I was 25, so I was young.
Age does not matter. Age does not matter. Age does not matter. Age does not matter.
25 to 35.
That's right. But you are a mother. You are a mother. You are a mother. You are a mother. And guess what? And guess what? At the end of the day, if I chose to walk away, and I told you I still will support my children, and I still will be there for the children. And I told you that I've been encouraging you to find your rhythm. To be a cat woman is to start your own business, to make a brand for yourself, to magnify the money. So don't sit here and act like I'm just a dog ass nigga. Because I'm not.
I never said that.
I'm not.
You acting like one to me, though. You said,
You just got the kids. You got my children calling me. You get what I'm saying? And when you have shown your ass, I have covered it. And I covered our children.
I agree with Trees on this part. TJ is gaslighting her. She's making it seem like she said this part. I don't want to expose us. I told you what everything is about. I told you what would happen, but I told you I was gonna come home. So basically, now is you supposed to be okay with you having sex with Jag if Jag offered it to you? Yeah, you acting like a dog ass nigga, TJ. I'm sorry. You acting like a yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, putting other than says, you know, she's acting like a female fuck nigga. I'm sorry. Yeah, cause well, I guess that's also a manipulation on Niesha's part, cause she's probably at home talking about your mommy left, your I don't know, did she call her mommy too or what? I don't know. Mommy too is not here. She left us for whatever. Oh, you know she is. And look, just like Goomba was pillow talking and telling her a whole bunch of shit, guess what? TJ, she's doing the same damn thing. The same damn thing. hmm But yeah, I caught that point. Oh, I don't want to expose us too. And you remember she said, "Oh, I told you you knew this about, and you're not a victim, and I'm not either." So I'm just like, okay, so you saying y'all all in the parts? Then there's another part where Jag gets up there and she starts telling TJ something. She said, I told her, welcome to the circus. I'm just like, oh Lord. Did TJ join the circus? I think Naisha may just want to get off the merry-go-round. So but I just want y'all to hear this, like I got if this is a skit, there's some parts of it like I think some people forgot some lines. Or maybe some people maybe because the emotion didn't know what to say. But I also kind of feel like there was a plan and TJ was supposed to stick to the plan, but then the plan got deviated because TJ yeah. And Jag, yeah. This is what I think. Okay, so tomorrow's June 19th. You always notice that anything that happens with Jag and Drama Wise, it's always over like a 3-day holiday. Martin Luther King Day, then was President's Day, then was spring break, then it was did anything happen Easter? Memorial Day. Memorial Day they were trying to get her out. And then Juneteenth Father. Wait, what happened Mother's Day weekend? Oh, it's her birthday. She was in jail. Memorial Day they was trying to get her out. It's Juneteenth weekend. She had an argument, beef with Genesis live on several different panels on a panel, and she broke up somebody's marriage. Oh, she stole somebody's wife from them. And when it's a 3-day holiday, if Monday is a holiday, guess what? You can't. The office is gonna be closed. Oh, you can't find the bond company? Okay. And you know what I didn't like? Um, Jag came back on, was it Saturday night or Sunday night? Back on OKP's channel, and she wasn't talking very nice about Niesha anymore. She was saying some very negative things. It was like, was she trying to defend uh TJ? But it felt like at one point TJ was trying to rustle the goddamn phone from Jag. But my thing is, I feel like TJ is trying to say to Niesha, it's your fault that I'm willing to stay here with Jag now and not come home because you did this thing. This is the last straw for me. Put in a comment in the chat after I figured out you over there fucking my woman and messing up my happy home. Oh, the eviction was the Monday after Easter. See, something's always happening on a holiday. Thank you, Teresa. But I'm gonna play something else for y'all, and I played this for y'all previously, and it's from Station Head, and I might need to put this one back into the chat, in the description. So this is from I played this is from June 10th, Sean David Way. This is Jaguar Unplugged Part Deuce. This is when they told us last weekend that Jaguar got kicked out the sober living house. So he's explaining that Jaguar, I want to show y'all this progression. So 2 weeks ago, Niesha and TJ working on help getting Jag out, getting them up. Then a week ago, she gets around June the 1st, June 2nd, right? Yeah. She gets Jaguar out, right? Gets to the shower living house. Then all of a sudden, a week later, Jaguar gets kicked out of the shower living house. She ends up at the Golden Chicken. She's trying to get a hotel. She's calling people. Simon Waste said, "Oh, I'm not bailing you out. I told you this already." Jaguar's trying to get official kingpin. He's on vacation. Okay, Jaguar calls TJ. Sean W.A. says he gave TJ some advice. And as we know now, TJ did not take that damn advice. Okay? So I'm going to play it for you. All right? Disclaimers. Sean W.A. on Station Head. This is at the 1 hour and 3 minute mark. Let me go back a little bit. If you hear fans, it's because my AC is still dysfunctional and not acting like it's blowing air, but not cold air, so I have to put the fans on. So, all right, so let me get So TJ is paying $1,200 a week for a hotel. Bamboo. I was told that they are not no Hilton. I was told that they are in some $40 a night motel. And sometimes that motel charges $10 for 2 hours. But if you spend the night, it's $40. So what's 40 times 7? $280 a week. I'm gonna say either the end of this week or we're gonna see something around July 4th. And either TJ gonna get fed up Or Jag, all of a sudden, she gonna be talking about how controlling TJ is and um something. So I go this. I'm telling y'all, this is what I was told. It's the message that was sent to me because people email me, text me, DM me, screenshots, and this is what I was told. I don't have no proof. This is what I was told. But now, if I'm looking at, if I'm using my context clues and inference skills, and when I looked on Kulu Live discussion, and when Jaguar cammed up, and she ain't cammed up no other place, and I'm looking in the background at this room, this don't look like no goddamn Hilton. That looked like a regular ass motel to me. So, unless I'm reading too much into it, yep, she is. That's exactly what she gonna do. She's gonna weaponize the lady's kids against her. She's gonna weaponize her relationship. Um, she's gonna tell her, "Oh, I see why your wife is mad at you." Right? She's gonna say something. Oh no, I'm not gonna give it 30 days. It's not gonna be 30 days. It's gonna be less than that. Hey, say Hushin. I agree with you, Lila. She gonna say something wrong about the kids. Mm-hmm. She gonna say wrong. So this is Sean J. Way, and he's explaining what he told to TJ. When TJ calls him and says Jag got kicked out the sober living house. Lila said the little milk's in, Lord. Yeah, I'm thinking either the end of the week or 4th of July. 4th of July. Because usually they do something around a holiday. So I'm going to play it, y'all. Here you go.
I completely feel where she's coming from. Tell us what happened at the restaurant. So the phone says I live in Dallas and I never live in Wilmington. Yeah, so she was at Sheldon because it was after time. And it was after she got the boot. So after she got the boot, and come on and go. So she went to the Golden Chicken place. Now, I'm a firm believer in if you gonna fuck up what we set up for you, then that means you have a plan B. You must have somewhere else to go if you fucking over the place where you're residing, right? So when she went to Golden,
But, Will Child, remember, it's a writer strike going on right now. It's a writer strike going on in Hollywood. They ain't got anybody to write your episodes. Oh, they ain't got nobody writing your episodes. Don't ask, don't tell. It's a writer strike. Ain't no writers.
and I'll say it, she contacted the person that bailed her out and said that she needed a room, somewhere to go, like whatnot. And that person contacted me, and I told them to not do it. I said, do not give her a room. No, do not give her a room. She feels entitled to every fucking thing. If she got put out of that place, she got a fucking plan. And if she ain't got no plan, then she should have stayed where the fuck she was at. So I don't know why she feel like she get to go around and fucking everything up and fucking everybody over. Because people pull strings to make sure that this can happen.
Mm-hmm.
And then every time she fuck up, we gonna be there to who? Who? Because if you get her one tonight, you gotta get her one tomorrow, you gotta get her one the next day, you gotta get her one. No. She needs to figure the fuck out what she's gonna do next. Let her ass sit out. That's exactly what the fuck I plan on doing. And And that's exactly what I did. That's why she sent that message to me, talk about some, I've been sitting here for hours, I'm trying not to be harder. So I don't talk about none of that shit. Because you could be in an air-conditioned home, but you chose not to be. You chose not to be. So obviously you got a fucking plan. Because if you didn't, you'd be where the fuck you were. So I'm like, no, you figure it out.
Right, Bamboo.
You figure it out. Don't call me with that shit. I said, she gonna stay where the fuck she at. So as far as I'm concerned, she can spend the fucking night at Golden Chicken. As far as I'm fucking concerned. Because that must have been her plan. Getting kicked out. I'm gonna get kicked out of here, and then I'm gonna go and Chicken. Okay, cool. Boom. 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 I ain't got nothing against it. I ain't got nothing against it. I ain't got nothing against it. So, she also said the person that got her out, she was just like, okay, well, then I can go and get her. I'm only 5 hours away. I said, do not invite that energy to your home.
Mm-hmm.
Do not. She is too entitled for all of that shit. She'll come to your house telling you what you gonna do with your shit. Telling you where you gonna sleep. Telling you what's dirty. Telling you what's this. Telling you what's that. And if y'all get into it, best believe she gonna go on a fucking campaign against you. Why invite the energy to your house? CPS, all that type of shit. Like, don't do that. I said, I promise you. I said, I feel like that's very sweet, very kind of you, but don't. I would not advise that. And if so, please do not call me with nothing. I think it's better if you just don't invite this type of energy around you at this moment. I just don't think it's, she in rare form. So I just feel like she should figure this out on her own so that she realized that that's all.
Okay, so yeah, that's why this season is so bad. That's why it's so bad. Yeah, I know, right? You know what? She might. So, but then again, this is the thing, though. Like, look, tomorrow is a holiday. Tomorrow's Juneteenth. Plus, we black folks. Somebody's gonna barbecue. Somebody's gonna come over and we finna have some potato salad, some beans, and some ribs and some sausage and stuff, hot dog for the kids and hamburgers. We finna have play spades or dominoes in the backyard. You know that. Well, she could have been home for Juneteenth. You know what, that love? I was noticing that too because on OKP she said, "Oh, I'm 9 hours." She's 9 hours away in New Mexico, but then she's telling Son of Way when he called, "Oh, I'm just 5 hours away." So did she not? So I'm like 5 hours away. Did you not leave, or were you on your way back to New Mexico and you had to turn around because Jaguar? Like, which one is it? Mm-hmm. And my thing is, what if one of them kids' birthdays in between this time? I'm just saying. But you see that Sean, yes, please hit the like button. 61 in the chat, have 61 likes. Somebody, something. Now I'm gonna tell you what was told to me, what was reported to me, and yes, I don't have no receipt, so I'm just telling you. It was reported to me that they don't live in New Mexico. They live in Fort Worth, Texas. Now, if somebody researches and looks it up in Dallas County, you need to have a Texas ID to sign for someone's bond. And if they say yes, then that means TJ has a Texas ID. Yeah, he was telling her the truth. Mm-hmm. Now, I will say this. Let's say it's not Fort Worth. There are places in Texas that is 4 to 5 hours from Dallas. I'm just saying. There are places in Texas that's 4 to 5 hours from Dallas. Shoot. Look, if Niesha could get a piece of car, fill that with some gas, look, all she gotta do, I should not say what I'm about to say, but I'm gonna say anyway. All Niesha gotta do is go live in her car and say, hey y'all, I forget my car, I'm going to Dallas. And I'm gonna need some gas money. I bet you she'll get gas money to get her ass there. I'm just saying right now. I said, and she say, I need help getting around. I'm telling you, there's some people who gonna help her. I'm telling you right now. Now, I'm not gonna be one of those people, but am I gonna be one of those people watching? Hell yes. I am.
Making these type of decisions, getting kicked out of places, shit like that. You must have a plan. You have to.
You know what? You're right. I need to get paid for my ideas.
We be so hell bent on helping people that we don't realize that they could how many different ways they can affect us. When they are around us, the things that they see, the things that like you don't want to invite that energy into your home, and y'all just so happen to not get along. You don't want her there anymore. And then what? How you planning on that going? You also have kids. So that energy doesn't be invited. No.
Oh, 3 kids.
I just feel like that you better off to just not do that. So I told her no. I said no, don't get her in the fucking room because I can get her a room. I'm like no, ain't nobody get her in no fucking room. If she want to sit out here and do all this bum ass shit, then let her figure it out because she has to have a plan. If she fucking up shit, because there was no reason for her to get kicked out that home besides the fact that she did not want to pay that $175. She did not want to pay it. She did not.
And she could have paid it. It's gonna go for me money.
She didn't have no roommate or nothing, so that's what I'm saying. She literally had no excuse, no reason to say, oh, this person doing this person doing that, they snoring, they this, they that, they touching my stuff. She didn't have no reason to say nothing. She didn't have any reason for any of that. It was all about money, honestly. You didn't want to pay that other $175. And that's crazy. She didn't have a roommate. No. She had the room to herself.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And the crazy thing about it is there was another girl, because the house was at capacity, and there was another girl that came and stayed, and she slept on the couch. And she stayed on the couch. And mind you, Jack did not have to stay there if she wanted to join. Right, absolutely. She didn't have to stay there after court next week. It's like, girl, just stay there that week, last week, and this week. And then if you don't want to be there anymore, come Friday, you could be figuring something else out. If everything goes good with court, you could be figuring something else out. But instead, girl, instead, you want to be out here on this other shit, okay? All right. I ain't got no problem with that. Shout out to E for the cash up. Thank you so much, sweetie. Shout out to Caroline for the cash up. I love you so much, sweetie. Thank you so much. And shout out to Douglas for the cash up as well. Thank y'all so much. I really, really, really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Stay with me, class. Right, ungrateful. Very, very so much.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very, very so much. But you know, when you do ungrateful things, you get put in those type of situations.
Mm-hmm.
Just a brother who was very strict. No, just no talking about the location and putting any information out about the location. No drinking, no drugs. That was it. Other than that,
Okay. Hence why Jaguar allegedly is on a $40 night motel on the south side of Dallas because it's close to where she can get those things. I'm just saying, allegedly. That was reported to me.
man, do what you want. Do what you want. So no, the rules weren't strict. They weren't, and you can come and go as you please. There was no curfew. No curfew. No, from what I gathered, there was no curfew. There was no curfew. You just have to be.
Okay, y'all. So I wanted y'all to hear that for yourself.